Hello guys, welcome to another video. I'm here to make a Army tutorial and talk about everything you need to know of the Shadow Army. Okay, everything you need to do to upgrade your Shadow Army. So first thing you need to know is where to spend your Traces of Shadow. So I don't recommend you to get the tank one, like he's not that good. Iron and blades are better, and you will just need to wait a little bit to unlock them. Like, as once you unlock blade, you unlock iron. Okay, so right here you unlock blade, and right here you unlock iron. When you complete the last stage of chapter 11, you unlock iron, and the first stage of chapter 12, you unlock blade. Okay, so you don't even need to fight. It's just you unlock these two. And probably, I think in the chapter 10, you unlock the tank one. Right here, I think you unlock the tank. And then you need to wait a little bit to get level 42 or 41, something like this, to complete chapter 11. And that's why I think you should wait a little bit to spend your shadow traces, okay? So that's my thought on this. But talking about skills and upgrades, your shadow traces you can use to unlock other shadows as tank or blades or tank or iron. You use 100 of them. Every single shadow you unlock, you'll be using 100 of them. So that's the first thing. Oh, and you get this for in some gates or in the story mode. In the story mode, you already get around 100, probably 100. I think it's 100, 800 once. So you get two shadows when you complete the story mode. Maybe when you complete the story mode, you have three shadows, but in the chapter 13, you have two shadows. Free to play. If you spend money in the game, you have three shadows, but that's for just for pay to win. And the rank of your shadows you can upgrade by using the same thing that is Trace of Shadows, which in the final level, which is Elite Knight, you'll be unlocking the last skill, which does a good amount of damage and increases your attack by 100% for 10 seconds. So it doubles your attack for 10 seconds, right? And that's the Igris one. And we have other ones. Let me go to Codex right now. So for Igris at max, as you can see, he changes. He gets more, so much more cool, right? And he unlocks his last skill. It's Blade Axle and increases your attack by 100%. Iron in the max. His Shadow Authority. When your leader is this shadow, you get 4% crit rate, which is pretty good, as everyone knows. And in the Elite Knight, you get 7% crit rate, which is a good amount of crit rate. And for everyone who already know a little bit more of the game, knows that crit rate is pretty hard to get. It's more easy to get crit damage than crit rate. So that's the first thing. For why I think he's the best leader we have right now. Iron give you max HP and in the max of 10.5 max HP. And his skill gives you a shield equals to 10% of your max HP and stays for 10 seconds. And this shield is not for you, okay? It's just to... No, the shield is for you and the shadows, okay? I think the shield goes in you too. Not just the shadows, but it goes on you and the shadows, I think. if it's just on the shadows, then he's not that good. But I think he's pretty good. I think that shields goes unused. Yes, but blades it's the other one for if you are going for an offensive shadow army, because his authority gives you attack increase, and in the maximum he gives you 6%, in the minimum 3. In the maximum he gets a different appearance, and he slash skills gives you a attack increase by 100%. I think that stacks with the with Igris one, so you get 200% extra attack with these two. I don't know, but I think that's stacks. If not, that's bad. That's sad, right? If it doesn't stacks, but I think that stacks. And tank, for the tank, he increases your defense by 6% in the maximum of 10.5%, and his skill gives you 40% more defense for 10 seconds, as every other single skills gives you the buff for 10 seconds, right? And deals a lot of damage, right? And okay, I see. I think every single of that buffs only applies for shadows. Oh, I see. So I think every single of that skills applies only for shadows. So go for what you want and have your leader in mind as these authorities. Okay. So his authority gives you defense, and defense is good for some hunters, as Huang Dongsu in and this one right here, Baek Yong-hoo, which every single of his skills of defense, and Huang Dongsu too, every single of his skills of his defense. HP is good for Emma Laurent, which skills of her max HP, every single of her skills, and Xiao Jiwu too, which increases her damage by her max HP. And attack is good for Choi Jong-in and the other attack scaling units. And defense is actually good for Wu Jingchu too, but that's not that relevant, right? So if you're going for a good leader, I think this is the best leader you can have. It's Igris, that gives you 7% crit rate, and his attack increases the damage of all your shadows. And he applies attack buff. Oh, oh, that's difficult. I don't know. I don't know if the attack actually goes for you or your shadows. Right here, don't have anything saying that goes for your shadows. So I think the attack increase actually goes for you. It's just the shield that does not go for you, or it actually goes for you and your shadows. Probably all the buffs goes for you and your shadows. So that's good, which makes it even better. So this is actually the best thing. If you are going for offensive one, it's Iris, Iron, and Blades. If you are going for defense one, it's Tank, Iron, and Igris, or Tank, Iron, and Blades. It depends on what you like the most right here. And that's probably everything I have to say. Okay. So for growth, you use Abyssal Fragments, and you get this from Gates and Battlefield of Time. If you don't know what is Battlefield of Time, you unlock this, I think, on the 11, on the chapter 11, you unlock the Battlefield of Time, and it gives you some good rewards, which you can see, which is shadows. Actually, give you good amount of shadows. a pretty good amount of shadows, as you can see. 50 shadows is crazy, man. Like, that's crazy. 50 shadows. And some runes, okay? So, that's what it does. And that's how you get this. And that's for the growth thing. And the growth does not give you that much power, you know, that's 700 power plus extra just for the growth. And for your promotion is even better because you get so much more things from this. Like got when you get knight, you already unlock the bleed axle, okay, which is his last skill, and you need 350 of that three traces of shadow. So that's I don't know if it's worth it to upgrade him, but I think not. You lose too much traces of shadow that you could be getting another shadow, so only for unlocking you already gain max army level, which is pretty good. So if you have all these four shadows, you have max level army at level 5, I think. 5 plus the thing you can. Oh, no, no, no. You can upgrade it to level 20. You can max upgrade it to level 20. Okay? Okay, okay. So that's the thing. You can max upgrade it to level 20. And the levels of this, your army level means that if you have army level 10, it means that you can summon more shadows in the field, okay? So I think it's one shadow for every single level of that extra. Like if you have 5,000, it's like 5 shadows, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it's this. That makes sense for me, you know. So that's my thoughts on this. So it's more worth for you to unlock other shadows than to upgrade one. You'll be upgrading one when you already have every single one of them. Then you can upgrade. Or if you have a lack of attack or damage, you can upgrade it for knight. Cause when you unlock knight, you already have this skill. Or you can go for elite knight if you want, but I don't think it's that necessary. But you can go. And that's everything for today. That's what I have to say for Shadow Army. So thank you for seeing the video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you disagree in something I said, leave the comment. And if you have anything to add on what I said, leave a comment too for help us. Thank you for seeing the video. Bye.